this blade, and I like to just kind of hack downward. So I can see where the hole is. And you want a right angle as much as you can. So I'm going to save some battery or some space, and I'm going to hack a wedge in here, and then we'll start. Alright, so this is the hole with my notch cut in, okay? I want it almost to center. That might be a little bit too way into the center, but I think it'll work out. You just want it wide enough. There is kind of almost a sexual metaphor going on here. I'm not going to elaborate, but I think you can catch the drift. The idea is you're creating the ember, the baby, and you have to nurture that into a flame. Okay, so everything's got to be just right. If it's too narrow, it can't go. If it's too wide, it falls out. Okay, again, I'm not going to elaborate on the metaphor any more than that. I've touched up on the end that goes into the handhold, and I've also reverse twisted my dog bang cordage just to make sure it's going to hold up for this next section. All right, so we're going to get started and have all my pieces together. And another thing is your tinder bundle. You wanna, if I was doing this to make a fire, I would already have my fire lace set up and ready to go. So I want to have my tinder bundle ready to go. And basically, again, with that metaphor I mentioned earlier, you're making a nest, you're making a womb to nurture the embryo into its adult state, which is a fire. And what I want to do is take what's in the middle here is cattail flour down, which makes a very good starter tinder. And so I just want to grab some of that, and then this is just regular tall grasses wrapped around in a nest fashion. Okay, so this is our tinder bundle, and I want to take a little bit of the cattail down and set this aside. I'm going to get our area to make fire ready. I want to protect lay the ground, protect the ground, protect my set from the ground. And then what I want to do, actually I think I'll use this board. Sometimes you can, this bark, sometimes you can use a leaf. It's very convenient too. But I think the board and the leaf might actually work out. And that way I'll have a definite way to transfer to the tinder bundle. So set this down, and then set this here. And I like to roll the tinder in my hand and mash it down so it stays together in a nice little bed. So, okay. And then I want to take my fireboard and I want to lay with the V towards me on top of my bed, like so. Okay. Got my handhold. I'm going to string my bow. So I just made a figure 8 loop knot to hold it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and lash this to the base. Make sure this holds for us. Just doing half hitches here. So that should hold a little bit, or just what we need. And then we want to go ahead and string or put our spindle in. So start here. And again, this is the end that goes into the handhold. This is the end that goes down into the fireboard, so I want to move in and down. So I'm going to go here, and then again move my base, and top it into place. And there we go, like so. Hold it with one hand, steady. Here's my handhold with my starter hole already there. We're ready to go. Set this in. And actually, beforehand, I want to oil up the end that goes into the handhold to keep that from igniting or going smoking. Then I want to make sure my form is proper. Actually, this bark is going to be in the way. Remove the bark because I want everything flat. The bark is a little rounded. That's better. Put that in. Get myself in position. Say a little prayer. Start off nice and easy. All right, we got it going pretty good, and at night we would start to get an ember, but what happened was my string started to slip. So just to ensure success and to save time on the camera there, I'm going to switch to synthetic cordage. I know this would work. I'd get it to work. I'm just not going to waste time right now. I'm going to switch to synthetic cordage. When you're using natural cordage, it's good to have a lot of it, more than you think you need, and to have backups. So you may want to have a length of cordage to get your hole started in the fireboard, and then another length to actually try and get the ember. And a lot of times the natural fibers will wear out before you want them to, and that's okay. You just have to have backup. So this time I'm going synthetic. I think we'll get it this time around. Check everything out, touch up everything. Yep, everything's left in place. String it in. Give it another go. If not, we just start over. Not a big deal. We got plenty of length in this fireboard. Up. It's gonna happen. Actually, I used the wrong hole in the handhold. Get it going. We got an ember going. Time is not the time to panic. And it's gonna smoke a little bit. I don't move it until it solidifies. We give it a little bit of air until I see a glowing ember. I don't move. That way I know I've got a solid coal. So, hopefully you can see. I don't want to move too much because it's a delicate stage. Now, to free this, I want to take a twig and I just want to gently remove, poke it out from the hole, and try to keep it together. Now it's about time to transfer it to our tinder bundle. And this is the tricky part. I want to be gentle. And this might be the way to go. Be gentle in the blowing. You don't want to blow it out. Then what you can do is once it starts to solidify, just take your time, it's not going anywhere. A lot of people tend to panic at this stage. The key is just to slow down, take care of this gradual embryo. I'll come closer. So maybe if I blow on it, you can see there, maybe there's some glowing in there. So that's what we want. I'm gonna take my time, make a sandwich. Keep it loose. It's gonna go in a minute. Be careful. There we go. I'm going to stamp this out quickly in the moist ground and just cover it. But there you go. I'm going to cover it with moist earth and stamp it out. Ground's very wet, so I just kind of stamp it out and scatter it around. Put it out. But you can see how quickly it can go. It can take a while, or it can quickly go. Okay? So the ground is really moist, so I could do that. Otherwise, it's good just to have some water nearby. The creek is right to my left there, so if things got out of hand, I'd use my bag and just put some water in there. So, but anyways, that's real quick how you make fire with a boat.